Sal having all the fun with the fans. Well, we're about to have fun inside the Staples Center. As Sal said, we covered the ice with some dirt, and it's time to go to work. Moto-X racing with the ladies. Cameron Steele calling the action alongside Jeremy McGrath, the king of Supercross. They call him Showtime, 7-time Supercross champion. Aaron Bates will also join us from down in the dirt. Let's take a look at the lineup. 6 riders have qualified, and it's time to go racing. Jeremy, you have some favorites as we take a look at the 6 ladies going to work?
Well, obviously this field is very stacked. Rutledge looked good earlier. Of course, Geiger and always Jessica Patterson looks strong. So I think the trick to this race is going to be getting a good start. I think track positions, everything is pretty tight out there. So let's see what happens.
Unusual for the ladies. They'll be dropping in off the starting ramp about 50 feet down to the floor. Vicky Golden, you saw there, the number 1. She's her gold medalist from last year, 19 years of age. She's not racing in the women's motocross series this year. Jessica Patterson is, however, and she is aboard the number 2 machine. She has won 3 of the 4 overalls that have been contested this year. Less than 10 seconds, the gate will drop. They will go left, down to the bottom. And a great start for the number 1 machine, Vicky Golden. Right with her is the 66 of Rutledge. From Australia, we have 2 riders down in the first corner.
Yes, we do. We have 2 riders down, and one of them is Jessica Patterson.
And Jessica Patterson was quoted as saying, "I'd like to win, but I need to concentrate on finishing first," because she has not finished in the final the last couple of years. Actually, rib injuries 2 years in a row. As we take a look at Patterson aboard the number 2 getting going, this is Vicky Golden. Triple into that rhythm section, then double-double. She has been training at Ronnie Feist's house from the Metal Militia, the freestyle rider. He has a speed and style course with a lot of Supercross options. And she's been trained by Sean Hamblin, a great motorcycle racer in his own right.
Yes, sir. Very accomplished, and she looks good. You can tell. I mean, she's got the whoop style. I think if you look back and you watch Geiger, the number 3 bike, it looks to be like she needs a little more speed in the whoops.
Different than what you see at most motorcycle racing events. There is a ramp there. 65 feet is the distance to the downside as we look at Golden. Now, Tara Geiger not giving up too much space on the number 3 machine. Of course, she was our silver medalist last year. And as we said, the number 1 of Vicky Golden, your gold medalist a year ago. There's a good look at Geiger. She rides for the Troy Lee Designs Factory Honda team. She has great equipment. And we have, that's Rutledge, the Australian, 17 years old. She is a 2-time junior motocross champ in Australia and the current women's motocross champion as she OJs or over jumps.
That's a bummer because she was looking really good. That puts Lancelo in 3rd place solid here. So we're on lap 4, the 10-lap moto.
And they're sitting in the positions they finished in last year when it came to the medals. Golden, Geiger, Lancelo. And getting a good look here at Lancelo the first time. She has stayed in this battle for that 2nd position. Tara Geiger has about 10 bike lengths on her. What do you see in this track, Jeremy? I know that everybody's having a little bit of problem with the whoops because they're not really staggered exactly the same. The faces look a little different, but Golden seemingly able to blitz them.
Yeah, Golden having no problem. You know, we walked the track earlier, you guys, and looks like the first half, the whoops pretty mellow, and the final 2 whoops get pretty deep. So obviously confidence is everything, and Golden has a lot of confidence. You can tell in her riding right now.
And we're watching the red number 3 of Geiger. And with more on Tara, let's check in with Aaron Bates for the first time.
Well, you guys, Tara Geiger took the season off, so she's only had a couple of weeks on the Supercross track to prepare for the X Games. She said the competition is stacked this year, and they have never stopped training or racing. She does feel comfortable coming into competition. She said it definitely is going to be a close one tonight, but so far so good for Vicky Golden.
Warfare on the track, as Aaron was reporting. We had a bump and run. Lancelo tried to dive underneath 1 lap ago and got underneath Geiger this time around. Contact just before that jump. And then Geiger was quick to repay.
Yeah, very quick to repay. And Lancelo really, she rolled all the jumps in the next rhythm there. So I'm not sure what happened, but that means Rutledge is coming up behind her. Good challenge for the bronze medal here.
Well, I like the battle there for the silver. And now it's going to move back to bronze, as you said. Lancelo has the mirrors full of Megan Rutledge from Australia, 17 years old. Your leader, Vicky Golden, 19. She was the first ever woman to qualify for the Arena Cross Series in the lights class against the men. And you're seeing right now, that is Jessica Patterson behind Tara Geiger, but she is one lap down. Here comes the 114 of Lancelot. And as I said, Jessica Patterson, who's always a favorite, she has won 35 women's motocross events.
Yep, here we go. It's Vicky Golden going through her last time.
Actually 38 now.
Last time.
35 last year, 38 this year.
Wow. Golden taking the white flag here. One more lap to go. She's got a lot of distance, throwing a little one-hander there.
Vicky Golden has some style when it comes to that finish line jump as well.
Yes, she does. Very accomplished rider. Style looking super clean. And this going through the tunnel section here. Just a little bit left.
And this, if she can get through this cleanly, it looks like she will repeat as the women's Moto-X racing champion. Tara Geiger on board the number 3 from Puerto Rico. She will take home silver. And Olivia Lancelot on the 114 machine. She will take the bronze. The exact same lineup we had 1 year ago. The ladies with some very impressive riding, Jeremy.
Yeah. I think the trick to that race, obviously getting the whole shot, which Vicky Golden did, came right out of the start super clean, controlled the first turn, was out there right in the lead. And as you know, if you get a little space, you can ride with a little more confidence, take the fastest lines and not worry about getting past. So
let's retake the start. You can see Golden on the number 1 had a great jump. And the first crash we saw, and I gotta fix that. That was Jessica Patterson aboard the number 2, and I wrongly identified her later in the race on the 972. So excuse me there. There was the takeout Lancelot putting Rutledge down.
Yeah.
But I never made one mistake about this. That number 1 plate was Vicky Golden. She was getting work done. And then we had a good battle. Here's Lancelot going inside of Geiger, checking her up. That's some Supercross style, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, classic block pass right there.
And then the payback. Geiger dove inside, but it was all for that second and third position because that is one flat whip from a 19-year-old lady who is happy to be the gold medalist once again. And with style, Vicky Golden gets it done, and Aaron Bates is with her now.
Vicky Golden remains golden, and everybody elevates the hype and pressure of X Games coming in, but you managed to maintain on top. But Vicky, take us through, coming back from injury, what it means to you to defend this gold medal.
It means a great deal. I mean, when I broke my collarbone before Arena Cross, it really put the fear in me, and I just couldn't get back, and I struggled all year, and I finally started to get to where I felt comfortable again during the end of Arena Cross, and everyone just put so much effort into this whole deal just to get me to X Games, and I can't thank them enough. Point.com, RWR, the Seth Foundation. Seth passed away to heroin, and I want to dedicate this one to him because we grew up together, and just something like that to happen to him, I can't imagine. So I just want to throw that out to him, and he's watched me up there, and he's been racing with me, and everybody has helped me out. Mandingo Pickles, Pro Tabor, and just everyone else I forgot. I can't thank them enough. It's been a great deal.
A very emotional gold medal for Vicky Golden. Cam, back to you.
Thank you, Aaron. Getting work done. Don't forget, Jamie Beswick going for a 6-peat tonight. Tweet us if you want to let us know what you think about that. #XGames. We'll be back here in Staples Center tonight later.